Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Maximus Black.
Jeff, I have a question for you.
Yes, Adam.
What in the hell are we doing casting a pro game?
We're becoming sellouts.
Oh, is that what is that how it happens?
I thought I'd save it from all the trolls that are about to call us sellouts.
Oh, we're just gonna call it now.
I'm gonna call us a sellout.
For the first pro game ever. Jeff, hit me up with that noise! Quickly! Go!
Oh no! It's an old
fail!
map. It's an old map. Can't do it. It's an old map. That's okay. All right. Well, if you guys haven't noticed already, this is up top here. Obviously, it's a pro game because we have EGIdra. And
Jeff, that's your favorite. That's your favorite pro.
My favorite pro player. Because he has my personality. I'm very.
He hates people.
Yeah, I can be very. I can have bad manners sometimes. I can get a little overconfident.
You told the man to shut up once, apparently.
Oh,
What
yeah.
has it?
Yeah. Oh. And up here in the top left position, we have Squirtle.
You know, I think I've seen a couple of matches with these guys going at it a few times.
I have. I've seen it on HD Starcraft. HD, hit me up with the collab, homie.
You're gonna keep saying that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Every time.
I just want to do something bad.
You're really gonna swing for it right now. Look at this. We are gonna
Forge
see
Fast Expand.
Forge Fast Expand, which on this map is a beautiful idea.
Squirtle, a good Pokemon. Evolves.
Not my favorite.
Evolves into Wartortle and
Yes.
then evolves into Blastoise.
Yes.
Yep.
Was that not your favorite Pokemon?
I wanna be the very best, like no Korean ever was.
Dun, 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 dun.
To micro is my real test. To macro is my cause. I will travel across the ladder, pawning all the nubs.
Dun, 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 dun.
Protoss, Terran, and Zerg will understand the power that's inside. That's all I got.
Nothing else?
Yeah.
All right, so we that just happened.
Download my new CD.
That was.
It's not all you got.
You really are selling out this evening, aren't you? You have anything else you want to say today?
Nope. D2DGamer.com.
Great. All right, so there is the gateway after the forge and the pylon and all the good things in the world are going down. And why do I sound like Bill Cosby?
But anyways, let's get into the game because this is a pro game and obviously there's things to talk about.
Let's get serious.
Let's get actually serious.
Let's get serious.
Let's become shoutcasters because I cannot comprehend anything that these guys are really doing. But we do have a Forge Fast Expand, so he is getting
Just
up
out
that
of curiosity.
APM. Pretty high, 180. And here we go. We got a couple of lings now out on the field. EGIdra doing a good job at scouting. He knows that the Forge Fast Expand is going up. What are you doing? There we go.
I pressed that key twice.
Yeah, that's okay. And so he knows that the Forge Fast Expand is going up, so he's feeling comfortable in getting the Fast Hatchery. He knows that an attack isn't happening anytime soon. And of course, this is Shakur's Plateau, and it is probably the best map on BattleNet to do a fast expansion.
I love watching pro games on this map.
Yeah, no, so
absolutely. Tons and tons of action usually happens. And one thing I want you to quickly notice right now, if you are a lower level player, is the amount of map that EGIdra can see right now. He has got almost the entire top 2/3 of the map covered right now, or he has scouted it at one point. Super important and very well done. And this is, you don't almost ever see this level of scouting being done by anybody but super high levels. He does have an overlord out there.
Doing a good job getting that clean, making sure that it goes down. He is going to see that the Roach Warren is going up. That is some huge valuable information for Squirtle. And yeah, so he was trying his hardest there to get that queen to take out that probe, but the probe is getting all of the information that Squirtle needs. That was a very good scout there. Squirtle doing a good job at walling off, and he actually walled off totally. So there it is. There is the Stargate. When you are going up here and you do see a wall off, two things can happen. You could be seeing he could have a proxy pylon somewhere on the map. So that is another reason why EGIdra was doing a good job at, checking this entire map, make sure that there was no proxy or probe that kind of scattered loose and put a proxy pylon out there. Or you can expect to see some air, some void rays, maybe a quick Phoenix to do some picking off of the drones, getting rid of some queens. But these guys are pros.
What the hell do we know? They could be doing anything right now. As far as I'm concerned, Blinkstalker could come out even though that Stargate is there.
Look at that force field trapping in that roach.
About that force field. and another sentry now coming out around the
Wow,
side.
he actually's got enough vision there to be able to take out that
Just.
cybernetics core and this forge. That is huge right now.
Oh, absolutely.
That
If
is
Squirtle can't do anything for this. He's only got the one
Oh, needs
sentry,
to back
which
up
is
the
going to
sentry.
go
Oh!
down. That was not so great at all. But look at the amount of damage that EGIdra is getting in right now, and he does get rid of the cybernetics core, which is very, very important right now. That one Void Ray is on the field. That's going to allow Squirtle to do some damage, but at this point, by the time that Void Ray makes it across the map,
More queens.
EGIdra is going to be ready. I was just going to say that another queen, maybe even another queen after that, will make its way out onto the field because Zerg players, especially on larger maps, that's all they really need in these early few minutes of the game to counter that early air from a Protoss or even a Terran attempt at getting in there and getting rid of some drones.
Yeah, and the cybernetics core now going up again for Squirtle. Wasted a lot of money. I don't really want to say wasted because those cannons were absolutely necessary to survive there. EGIdra, though, what a great attack. He only lost a few roaches, but he got valuable information. He took out that cybernetics core, which is going to slow down Squirtle quite a bit. Also, he forced Squirtle to take out his Void Ray and show his cards. That right there was the big thing.
He needs to back up because there comes those two queens. He does, of course, this is EGIdra. He's got his two bases connected with creep, so he can move freely between them right now with all of those queens that he does have. And something I want to also point out is when he got rid of that cybernetics core, yeah, it forced Squirtle to put up those cannons, and that's big for a couple of reasons, especially in a game of this magnitude, this level of play, is that amount of static defense really shows you how many other units he could have built otherwise.
Yep.
That's a lot of money. How many cannons? He had 4 cannons come out there, right? That is a lot of money in static defense. That's not going anywhere. It's powered by one pylon, which is also very dangerous, especially if you can get the vision up that ramp, which obviously you saw is a totally viable possibility for him. But right now, we're going to get rid of a couple of overlords, possibly a Phoenix out on the map. This is a Zerg's worst nightmare if the Protoss is very good at microing those Phoenixes.
Absolutely. That's why you have to go and get as much creep spread as you possibly can because, if you have some overlords that are being stray, they are going to get picked off by the Phoenix and or the Void Ray. But look at this. EGIdra doing a great job at getting out that creep highway, and I would assume we're going to see this entire map being covered with creep by the end of it. I'm going to go right back here very quickly.
Okay,
51 drones to 47 probes. Now, guys, I'm learning here as well, and, this goes to show the importance of keeping up your harvesters, keeping up your and here, whoa, does he actually see this right now? Yes, he does, and this expansion is going to go down here. Some more action, just a couple of links sitting in front of the base, in front of the base, and here we go. We do have first level upgrades there for Squirtle as well. Oh, a couple of Queen Stray. You better watch it.
Tried to make it down there, but just couldn't make it there in time. EGIdra was for a period of time not long ago when they were getting rid of when Squirtle was getting rid of those overlords. He was in fact supply block for a period of time, forcing EGIdra to spend a couple hundred more minerals to get himself back out of the red. Thermal Lance coming out right now, and a Giraffe coming out onto the field right now. That's going to be pretty major because you're not seeing anything. It doesn't even look like EGIdra's even thinking about Mutalisks right now. You're seeing Hydralisk. Usually it's one or the other. You don't see it very often, or at least I haven't seen it very often, where you mix those two because of the gas intensity of the units. And so that Giraffe could make a huge difference.
Oh yeah,
here very shortly.
And naturally, EGIdra is going into Hydralisks, and a Giraffe versus Hydralisk are absolutely deadly.
Yeah,
those Hydralisks are gonna basically eat shit and die.
And we do actually have a Spire going down on. And at this point in the game, 12 minutes in, it's even if he's not going to use it all that much. Yeah, it leaves him with his options if he ever needs to make a quick swap, a quick transition into some other units. We might see some Corruptors actually, because if he has scouted that those Giraffes are on the way, and we haven't been bouncing around to see if he has seen whether or not there is, but he has to assume with that Thermal Lance that they are coming. Corruptors on the field sure from EGIdra.
And here we go. Look at this. I actually just took notice that this is the old Shakura's Plateau.
Yeah, there's no...
The rocks are here,
yeah.
And the expansions are, so... this is obviously an old matchup. And here we go. EGIdra knows that there's something fishy going on over here.
And look at this. And great timing, because Squirtle is actually just making his push to expand. That's a very risky base position.
If he can get a force field off on this ramp,
and
that is going to be some serious damage. And look at this. We have a huge attack going on. Beautiful force field. Oh my god, look at that. All of these roaches are just stuck there. He's now bringing down all of his units, and look at these force fields. These friggin' giraffes are just going mad buck wild out of the zoo right now, and just angry about being in a cage for all that long, being taken pictures of by all these random people saying, hey, look at the big ass giraffe. And now he's just raging, just going, whatever noise that they make, and they're all shitting the bed right now, and Squirtle just looking great, and EGIdra GG.
GG! You know what? That was a very, very nice match. I liked it a lot. EGIdra was coming over here with all these overlords, seeing that he was probably going to have this Nexus up. I think he was trying to stop the Nexus before it happened, but it was too late, already on the field. And EGIdra also trying to get this creep spread out, more than likely to get his units that extra boost of speed in this attack. Unfortunately, the force fields coming across here, very nice.
Sexy force fields.
Very, very sexy. What you're going to notice what Squirtle did is that at first he only had the 2 force fields up here. That did enough, allowed him to get enough of that concave on them to do a huge amount of damage, and then when it came down to it and he didn't want them to advance any further, finished the wall off with those force fields. These giraffes went to town, 8 and 13 kills apiece for these two. That is huge. That was the game. Great
One
job.
quick thing, is what Adam just said is how he did that first couple of force fields. You know, one thing that's very important, guys, is not using all of your energy at once. The whole main objective is with the force fields is to cut the units that are coming at you in half, and that is exactly what he did. He cut off half of them, which allowed him to take out half, and then once that force field went out, he slapped on another one on the other side and took those out. If you did them all at once, they'd all disappear at once, and then you'd have all the units coming at you all at the same time, and he did a very, very good timing with those force fields, nicely placed. Great game by Squirtle.
Absolutely.
And I love Pokemon.
Hell, man, dude, Pokemon
Everybody
is the shit.
loves Pokemon.
If you don't like Pokemon, you're lying to yourself. And you're just afraid that the world is going to hate you for it.
No, absolutely.
I freaking Pokemon is the shit.
Oh yeah, the trading card games, the video games, the TV show.
Everything was awesome.
Have they ever done anything bad? Besides, well, it was really, really good from 100 to 151. Like the original Pokemon.
I accept the second generation, and then everything beyond that is kind of sketchy.
Got a little crazy. But anyways, enough about that. Yeah, no, it was a good game. This was our very first pro cast.
And obviously, we're a bit strange this evening. If this is taking part in the same evening that we've had all those other fun casts, so
we're just not ourselves tonight.
Just,
well, we are.
Well, we are, but I think we're
more
more of ourselves than usual, which is not great when you're trying to be serious.
Yeah. Anyways.
Ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed EGIdra versus Squirtle here on one of my favorite maps.
And you know, I don't want to give anybody the wrong impression. This
is a once in a million thing.
This channel is for you guys.
Yeah.
We just kind of had a sort of a bad streak of casting, if you want to say,
and so
we wanted to switch something up. But if you guys really, really like this,
maybe we'll do it once in a while.
Maybe we'll do it once in a while. So let us know in the comments below if you know. I know that there's better casters out there that do pro games, but if you want kind of a Jeff Adam twist on the pro thing, maybe we'll get out a game once every 2 weeks or so.
By all means.
But let us know. This channel's for you guys, so you
Definitely.
let us know what you want.
Absolutely.
But anyways, peace out.
Peace.